the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Sonny Gray. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
Trey Turner now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. The wide to kick the pitch. Hammers that one, curling down the line and foul. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Over to Goldie, and they get Turner for the out. And time now for the Phillies lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Foul ball there. Gray, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, a curve, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. Goldie. He handles it himself. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 3, Bryce.
Bryce Harper to the plate.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Down quickly go the Phillies. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill in this one, Taijuan Walker.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Tommy Edman at the plate. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. The wind and the pitch. Fought off foul. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. The pitch. Got him. Now 1 away.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball a little more straight and velo to it.
So digging in, Brendan Donovan. Popped up. Turner makes the play. That's out number 2. Okay, let's check out the lineup. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Tommy Edman.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
And first offering is fouled off. Two out, space is empty. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. St. Louis goes down in order. Redbirds down quietly. We played an inning. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
And the right-hander deals.
Ball.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level playing at night. Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. And there's one down. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Nick Castellanos stands in now and watches strike one. Second inning here, no score. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
JT Realmuto, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. 2 outs. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one not close. Ball 1. High fly ball lifted into the air right field. Nootbaar brings it in for the 3rd out. Offense held in check there. Now to the bottom of the 2nd. We're tied 0-0. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Now with the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Nolan Gorman. Right-hander back to work. Ground off the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's game. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Walker, a former All-Star. He features a splitter, a sinker, a cutter, a 4-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Kicks and deals. Swing and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. first and second now with nobody out.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. And fouled off. That's a strike.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
The pitch. Hit in the air, right field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact the game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that one missing low.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. To the plate, save. And it's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and nice job with the sac fly.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
And here it comes. On the ground to third. Zips it across. And Contreras is retired. And the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. End of 2 here at Busch Stadium. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Phillies nothing. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the 3rd baseman, Alec Bohm. Gray in his 11th season, 34-year-old vet, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Ball 1, no strikes. Fouled off. He was late. And he deals. Right through there for a strike. Now this is in the air down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And another ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on 1 hitter.
Righty to the plate. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Here comes a pitch. Just off the outside edge. Ball 3.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Kicks and fires. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's going back. Back some more. And in one hops the wall. Now around second, going for third. The relay in there safely.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
This is Bryson Stott. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Upstairs. The Phillies trailing by a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. This one in the air, center field. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. We're tied at 1.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
Here's Christian Pache. That clips a corner.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
1 out, bases empty. Swings through that.
Oh, just threw that fastball. I am elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Looks on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And about brought for strike 3.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
Here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. He's 0 for 1. Sonny Gray checks on the runner, and Turner's back in.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Turner runs, pitching for a strike. Contreras throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
2 outs. Runner on the go again.
No,
Ball outside. Throw to third, and he's in there easily.
Very risky right there to try to steal third with 2 outs and a left-hander at the plate. And there's an open lane for that catcher to throw down, but he gambled. Now he's at third, 90 feet closer. Perhaps a ball in the dirt that gets away from the catcher, and they pick up a run.
The pitch. Pulls that one foul. One and 2 now. Out to short. Crawford throws to first in time. They limit the damage here. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. No errors and a man left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. Back here in St. Louis, now it's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Back to the top of the lineup. Now up for St. Louis, Tommy Edman.
He struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Now one miss.
That's out.
tied up here in the early going. To third. Boom. Zips it to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Now that second baseman, Brendan.
Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. There's a strike.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
And now the 0-1. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him swinging. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here at Busch Stadium, John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Bryce Harper. Gray back to work. That's through there for a strike.
Well, these Phillies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. And that one clips the corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
One down, base is empty. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And ball 1. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Just missed.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Only 14 pitches this inning.
And a pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Late on that fastball.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
2 down, nobody on. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Ball 1 low.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Bottom 4, and here's Paul Goldschmidt.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
The pitch. There's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Here's Nolan Gorman, 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Gorman checks his swing. Appeal down to third. He went around, says Rusty Valentine. And the pitch. That one's in there. And the count is 0-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 gone now.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. He just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, no strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Here's a high chopper. Boom. Goes on to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Redbirds down quietly. Score remains tied 1-1. And we're back. Here's the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Realmuto put up another big season last year for the Phillies. 20 jacks and 16 stolen bases for the sure-handed catcher.
And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Phils, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. Home run number 5 on the season. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got out of
it. And now it's Alec Bohm. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Righty delivers. And a foul ball. One run across in the frame so far, and we're at the top of the 5th. In the air, right field. Puts it away for the out. One down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Just missed.
Out.
Chris, when you take in a stadium, I think one of the things that I always contemplate is, where are you? And in St. Louis, Busch Stadium, you know exactly where you are with the arch in the background. They mow it into the lawn, the Gateway Arch. Basically goes from line to line and out towards center field, and then the retired numbers, the championship banners. I mean, it really shows off the history of this proud franchise.
Yeah, Boog, and this city is always just covered in red, especially during the baseball season. But they've added that ballpark village out there in left center field. Very accessible to come into this city, stay downtown, get to the ballpark, and taking a game in a great setting.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Gray keeping it close. Now here is Christian Pache.
Ball.
Contreras throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal it.
Runner goes again. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. And it's 1 and 2.
Well, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. Talking about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Runner on the move again. Well struck right field. That one hops against the fence. The run comes in to score from second. It's 3-1. And he's got a double.
He was all over that one. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Trey Turner. 1 for 2. Popped up. Contreras pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Now a chance for Brandon Marsh. And there's a strike.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Pache stands at second with 2 gone. Ripped into right field, base hit. Coming home. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Knocked down, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the left fielder, Jordan Walker. The wind of the pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
There's the strike.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Throw to first. Walker back on a dive. And he'll one. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
I think 4, 6, 3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Two outs. And a foul ball. The pitch. And they'll do it again.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, John King.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And now here is Harper. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Foul ball. Harper, 31 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. Now a screamer into the outfield. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Schwarber, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Andrew Kittredge getting loose out there. Number 62 getting cranked up as well. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Left-hand batter waits. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And he chases that one. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Castellanos.
Ground ball to the right side. Has some trouble with it. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 3 and the Cardinals 1. Back here in St. Louis, the batter will be the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. You know, Chris, Brandon Crawford made his big league debut May 27th, 2011 at Milwaukee, and he hit a grand slam at his big league debut.
Well, one thing I've always admired about him is his ability to handle left-handed pitching. Stays in the big part of the field and just has a nice swing path. Stays in the zone a long time.
Right through there for a strike. got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And here comes Tommy Edman. And that's in there at the knees. One down, base is empty. That one fouled off.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
The Cards trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Oh, 0-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Why to kick the pitch. Ball one there. And a 1-2 again. Bounce to third. And it gets by him. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And at second with one away. Down the number 2 hitter, Brendan Donovan. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
That stolen base right there was all about the jump off the pitcher. He got a nice lead, tied him up perfectly. He was off to the races as soon as that pitcher went home. That's how you want to do it. That excites the entire team over there in the dugout.
Edman stands at third with one gone in the inning. On the ground to short, Turner. In plenty of time to first, but they cut it to 1 as the run comes in.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, let that run in.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Off the mark there, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. The wind and the pitch. Ground off the middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hit 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Boom. Goes on to first, and that will end the inning. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Cardinals 2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Andrew Kittredge.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. He's already homered in this game. The pitch. Out to center. Edman calls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for Philadelphia.
At the plate, Alec Bohm. And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss there.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Into center field, that'll fall for a hit. Just kind of slice that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Now Bryson Stott. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
The center fielder, number 24,
Christian Pache will hit next. Pickoff throw, and he dives back in safely. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
And the righty deals. Runner goes again. That's in for a strike. Contreras throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the back, try to make you think that you've got to stay close. Well, they didn't do a very good job of that. Got a comfortable lead, got a great jump, and that's how you steal third base.
One, two.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. Stop at third with 2 away. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. Another 1-2. This one chopped up the middle. He is safe. So the lineup flips over. Trey Turner with a chance now. Foul ball there. And the right-hander deals. And strike 2. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the top half of inning number 7. And a swing and a miss. Third out. One run, a pair of hits, no errors, and one left on. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Phillies 4 and the Cardinals 2.
Always we know. Just some things we show. Oh, cool hat trick. Watch me backspin off the Atlas. Past tense, maneuver through you has-beens.
Bottom of the 7th, now on for St. Louis, Nolan Arenado. Walker back to work. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. That one's in there. That's strike 2. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough the 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
Here's the left fielder, Jordan Walker. That's in there, and that's strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering upstairs. The Cardinals down by a pair here at the bottom of the 7th. In the air, right side. Puts it away for the out.
The right fielder, number 21.
So up next, Lars Nootbaar. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. And the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 outs. Stays alive.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
That one well upstairs. And that's ball 1. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Comebacker to the mound. Trey Turner gloves it. On the run, throw to first. Not in time, he legs it out.
If he would have had just a little quicker release going up the middle, he's maybe able to get that out right there. And that's the kind of play that defines the best shortstops between just the average ones.
And at first, and now the Cardinals catcher, Wilson Contreras. In there, and it's 0-1. Fought off foul. Nootbaar off of first with 2 away. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. So 1 left for the Cardinals, still down by a count of 4-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Zach Thompson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. 1 for 3.
Brandon Marsh.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. That one missed. Left field. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Over to Goldie. A great play deep in the hole. Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber. And a foul ball.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first